Testing. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, and welcome to Creative Arts with Alex Swartz, a new YouTube channel where I share with you my passion for crocheting and fiber arts, as well as other types of crafts. We might try a lot of different things together, and who knows, we might delve into some of my other favorite things. I love to read. I have 2 cats. I'm a big fan of thrifting, home decor. We live in a 100-year-old house, my husband and I, and our 2 cats. And we spend a lot of time planning projects for our home, updates, making updates to it. We've done a lot so far, but we still have a lot of things that we want to do. So maybe I'll share some of that content along the way. But the main focus for now will be on my crocheting and other craft projects. So we'll start there and then just kind of see where things go from there. But I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for being here with me, taking some time. I enjoy watching a lot of crafty creators, lots of crocheters and knitters and other similar artists on YouTube. So I thought I would try to create some of the content that I enjoy watching as well. So we're gonna delve into some of that together. I actually have some of my WIPs or works in progress here next to me that we'll delve into soon. But for now, again, I am Alex. I'm a singer and actor. I'm also a voice and acting teacher, and I have my own studio. So most of my teaching is virtual. I have a few in-person students as well. But if you are interested in supporting my vocal studio, I'm going to pop a link up, hopefully over here if I can figure out how to do it, for some of my recent content. I have another YouTube channel, the Alexandra Swartz Vocal Studio. You can follow along if you'd like. I share free vocal warm-ups weekly, typically weekly, sometimes more than once a week. And those are just meant to be sung along with. And it's just a way to get your voice moving, kind of get yourself singing more frequently, which is really important to developing your voice and those gifts. So if you'd like to check that content out as well, feel free. You are welcome over there too. And I also, you'll notice that I also have an email newsletter where it's very new, very, very new. We've only had one edition so far, but if you want to join that, you certainly can. I'll be sending out probably every other month a newsletter kind of about the vocal studio and what's going on and new things and sharing resources and things like that. But anyway, back to this. We're living in this crafting space right now, and this is where I relax. This is where I find peace at the end of my day or weekends, whenever I have the time. This helps me to just really be in the moment. And I just have always been a creator, a crafter ever since I was a kid. I mean, I've done a lot of different types of art, and whether it's more 2D art or 3D, but ever since I learned to crochet a few years back, I want to say that was maybe 4 or 5 years, 6 years ago. I've been pretty much nonstop with that ever since. I started out with amigurumi, so I've done a lot of 3D crocheting, but lately I've been a little bit more interested in some 2D stuff. So you'll see some of both on this channel. And one of these days I will have to do an amigurumi tour where I show you some of my favorite things that I've ended up keeping around my home. I do use some of my crocheted creations to decorate my classroom space in my office. So I will show you all that at some point, as well as some of the others that I have that I just like to keep and some of my favorites that I've made. I am a pattern follower mostly, but I've started getting into a little bit of freehanding, which is very new and was scary at first, but I managed to do a couple of projects that I was really proud of freehanding. So that's something that I would like to get more into as well. And I would like to possibly start writing some patterns in the future, whether that's it would probably be for amigurumi at this point, because that's what I have the most experience with. But like I said, I've been a little bit more interested in other types of projects lately. I made my first hat and scarf set recently for my grandma, which was really fun to make. I'll pop up a picture of that. But those were my first wearables that I had ever made. And that kind of got me interested. I've been watching a lot of creators make sweaters and scarves, like crochet and knitted hoods lately. And I have been pinning a lot of that on Pinterest. So I might have to go into that area in the future. So if I do, I will try and bring you along with me. But thank you again for being here. This is just our little introduction so you can have a feel for me and my style. And hopefully there will be a new video out soon where I share some of my current whips with you and my current projects so that you can see kind of what is going on at the moment. Thanks so much for being here, spending some of your day with me today, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.